Hello everyone, welcome back to Space Engineers Season 1. In today's episode, what we're going to do is we are going to get this base sorted out. We need large container boxes in order to facilitate said base construction here. All our boxes are full and nothing is producing things, which means that we're not doing anything. I hate how I hit the Z key every once in a while to get the dampeners off, and then I crash into the ground like a fool. Let's see here, we have interior plates, but we don't need interior plates, we need regular plates. Let's go down over here and see what the survival constructor has in it. I'm hoping it has stuff. It does. Let's see here. I can only hold so much. So we're gonna go number 8. Oh, there's junk there. Oh, the wolves must have bit it off. Alright. So now, ideally, I would like to put the storage underneath the ground. I'm just gonna support this because, yeah. I'm gonna put a support beam right here, too. Just to be on the safe side. Alright, so we need to pipe all this stuff up so that it goes and does whatever it needs to do. But right now we need container controllers because we're like running low on space. So we're going to hit the G key and go in here and go CON. We're going to look for the small cargo container for now. And we are going to grab this and we are going to put it between this and this. And we're going to miss some computers, which I think I can make down here, hopefully. Production, let's go 10 computers. We need 10 computers total, right? It's daylight again, yay! It was dark forever. Oh my god, darkness. Now, if you're wondering how the drill is doing, you can always pop your head down here and like check what it's doing. Oh yeah, it's digging a hole. We're gonna cover that up here in just a second. Alright, so we're gonna go number 8. This is the line right here, right? Yep, this is the start of the base. Alright, now that we have the computers here, we can finish this up. Then maybe by a miracle here, we can actually start doing power cells. I can't get to the refinery anymore. Let's see here. RE refinery. Basic refinery has rock in it. I'm at a loss of what to do now. Their forge isn't working for me. I guess we'll just keep continuing. It should tell me where a trade station is, supposedly. Unless I did that wrong and somebody's gonna correct me eventually. There's actually going to be another line right here. Alright, so yeah. So every 2 out, there's going to be a double line. This is just for my peace of mind. I know I don't need to put these many blocks in. I get that. But I in one of my attempts, he blew out the bottom block, and yeah, everything, like the wind turbines went down, and yeah, it was a mess. But yeah, we're gonna continue branching off here. Whoops, no. Those don't belong there. We have to go out by 2. So let's go number 8. Go out by 2. And then this is the wall. These are all subject to change eventually. I mean, this is not set in stone because these are light blocks and I kind of want to go to the armor blocks eventually. But I need something to put stuff on. Now, the G key and the container. Now, we can try to put one of the large containers down here, if I can find it here. Large cargo box. How big is it? Is it going to snap to the grid? It needs a 3 wide gap, huh? I think we can take this out. And we can put a large container in here. And then what we can do is go over here and take out these blocks right here. And we can put another container in. Now there's a machine that's going to help us out here. Let me get this last block in here real quick. What's that need? A whole bunch of interior plating. Okay. So we need interior plating. We need to make sure that we start getting the rover hooked up too, because it's almost out of battery power. Sometimes I can make that jump, sometimes I can't. Did I put this cargo container down wrong? It's not filling up. Yeah, that should be the right way. Alright, we're gonna do something here. I don't know why that's not working. We don't need this one anymore, but I don't have enough materials to pick up whatever's in there. I need power cells, which we were working on in the production queue, which we got none. Can't pick up anything else, huh? Can I put stuff in? No, That would be too simple. This box is not... There we go. Go into production. What are we missing for the power cells? Silicon wafers, okay. Not enough power. Oh. Let's turn the drill off here real quick. It doesn't need to be running. Now we should be able to... Now it should be able to produce stuff. We need iron, and we don't have iron. I can't pick up anything else because I have no room in my inventory. Can I put this stuff up? I want to keep interior plates on us. We don't need to keep that on us or that on us. Another thing you might want to do when you're looking at the G menu, go food, and you want to build one of these food processors. We're going to put it on bar number 2 because it's a block that I'm only going to use once. There we go. So now we need to weld this up. So we're going to go to control 1, and we're going to need some bulletproof glass and a whole bunch of other things. So now that we have some free room, what we're going to do is we're going to go over here, grab 156k of rock out, and we're going to dump it into this container here. And let's see here. It's going to start producing iron because it has space. We need to make interior plating. That's what we need the most of right now, because I want to get these cargo boxes up and running. Now ideally, what you would be thinking here, let me grind this one down for a second. Now there's a port right there on the side. Now if I can do it without damaging the block. Crouch. Yeah. Everything else needs to be up a row. Did I destroy a block? Let's hope not. Let me take this block out just so I'm not damaging it while I'm trying to dig a hole here. Get rid of all this real quick. This connects up to this. Alright, so now theoretically, we can take these large containers here, if we have them on our hotbar still, Then we can...
Energy low.
One there. Yeah, it should be enough. So number 7. Weld whatever we can here. We need a lot more interior plates. Now ideally what you could do, since those blocks are going to be holding up the base a little, they're going to be holding up the base, you can actually just put a connector, conveyor sorter, no, medium cargo, no, small conveyor. What's the block called? It's called something. I'm not seeing it in the list here. What's it called? Conveyor junction. I knew that was in there somewhere. So we're going to go and we're going to put that. We need what? We need some plating or whatnot. I'm hoping this rover. Okay, so just so we don't take down our farm here, what we want to do is we want to grab the rover, bring it over here to this other side here. Because what we're going to do is we're going to connect a hinge up. We're going to connect something up to it. Clicking too quick. Alright, so now we're going to do it on this grid right here, because this, yeah. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go G, go CON. We're going to look for this connector here. We're probably going to put it in the large block area, because we don't need it right now. And right here, we're going to put this here, so we can recharge the rover. We need computers. Oh yeah, the rover's back over here, which makes it a little bit more convenient. Well, let's go here. Let's see here. Production, computers. We got some more interior and plating. Whoops, we didn't need the iron. I think this should be the right height, give or take. We need some more computers. Come on, computers. I think that's the right height, give or take, maybe. Maybe down one or side to side one. I don't know. And then we're going to need to do this same thing to the truck in order to hook it up to power. Now what we can do is we can get in the cab, press P to unlock the thing, go out a little ways here. And go alt. Now we're gonna back up slowly but surely. Actually, the connector has to be down by one more. So let me do that real quick. Let me grind this down and put it down one more. Well, maybe. Actually, it looks spot on. Tell you the truth here. Well, ain't that just retarded? Ran right into the back of it. Alright, we need to put another connector back on. I think that's too high, unfortunately. We need computers. Let's see here. Let's grab the computers out of there. I think this is too high. I'm trying to think of where a good place would be to park this thing here. That is too high, so it slowly, gradually goes down over here. So let's put it right here, I guess. On this one. I mean, it's trial and error at this point in the game. Weld that bad boy up since we have the materials. And we are going to drive the rover. Slowly back up. Now what we want to do is we want to go into the G menu, find the battery, drag it to the hotbar, recharge on and off. Let's see here. Turn block on, show HUD, show HUD, show HUD, recharge on and off. So now I can go and hit that, and it's going to be on recharge if it's connected. Looks like it's connected to a degree. So this thing should charge back up, and the rover is still usable. Yeah. It's incapacitated right this second. Oh well. We gotta let it charge for a little bit. Alright, so because we have these blocks here that we can deal with here. Whoops, I need power cells. Hide empty. I need interior plating. I don't have enough stuff to... all our boxes are full. I need those interior plating. Let's drop that off in there. Actually, you know what? I got an idea. Let's build the... build and repair system. Whoops. Let's drag it down to the hotbar and we'll probably be able to build it here. What we're going to do is we're going to go and we're going to hook it up to this port right here. I'm hoping we have most of everything in our inventory. We do not. Put these back. Grab the metal tubes. And we need small tubes, construction, and motors. Small tubes, constructors, motor. Small tubes, constructors, and motor. I don't have any motors in here. Production. Assembler. Can you make me some motors, please? Like 500 of them? I think due to the fact that the inventory is so full of rock, we can't do it. So what we're gonna need to do is just see. This is a small container controller. This is where we've been putting the ore in. I don't think we can take out any more ore other than that. We can actually put it back in here in the drill. And then we should be able to access the forge here. Or the refinery, I should say. Sorry. I'll get the words out of here in a second. Inventory. Refinery. Refinery's got rock. This has space. Why is it not working? Alright, let's see if the rover is charged up a little bit. Because we desperately need the rover to be charged. It's fine for now, we can recharge it later. So, recharge off. Park and brake off. Get away from it. Park and brake back on. We need this little constructor because all the other ones are all gummed up. So we need to go and we need to put some rock in here, which I don't have any rock because that would be too awesome. We're getting there, slowly but surely. Alright, so let's grab rock out of here. Whoops. Grab a whole stack. Alright. Throw that in there. It's gonna produce some interior plating that we need. Computers. Can it do motors? Yeah, I can do motors. Yeah, let's get it queued up on some motors next. After the interior plating. Because the interior plating is gonna help us tremendously. Because what we can do is we can start seeing which one. That one's just barely started. This one actually has stuff in it. I think we can complete this one. So we need to go continue through. We want to go number 4. You need interior plate. Okay. We're at the mercy of the... Ideally, I would like to grind this down and this down. And try not to break my machine or break my large container here. Alright. This has got to be pushed out by one more. Right? I mean, this right here. Can't remember which one it is, but we're gonna pipe it up here in a second. It's probably gonna be underneath the forge here. So let's get the grinder out. That's the drill. This is the forge. Is there something underneath there for the constructor? There is, so we can grind this out. And then we can put in, we need some interior plating. So let's go grab some interior plating from the rover here. If it's crafted any. It's crafting interior plating, okay. What else did we say we needed? We needed... Need the interior plating and something else. I can't remember right offhand. My brain is fried today. Okay, so number 9. We need motors and actually, you know, actually no, that's wrong. Hold on, stop it. Number 2, that's wrong. We need another conveyor box here. We need motors and whatnot. Now there's a
low.
fuel's low. Okay, let's go grind right here. Let's grab
Critical.
Let's grab some more rock out of here. Let's dump the rock in here. Production, it's still chewing away at that. So we have interior plating. Let's see if we can finish this one up real quick. What do we need? Displays, motors. Displays and motors. You know what? I might actually have some displays in the box up there. This box right here, I might have some displays in here. I do, I have some displays. And what else did it say? Metal plating? I don't remember. This thing needs to get built. We need motors. Do we have any motors in here? No, but we got our friendly poochies here. Just the one of you? They broke my grid. Or something broke the grid. Don't have. So now everything's turned off. See, that's what I don't like about the grid system in this game. I have metal plating. Why wouldn't it let me put it down? Is there something broke here? I don't know. We'll get back up to the grid and figure out why this thing is not... I don't know. I'm at a loss for words here. Don't know what's here that's blocking the block to be placed. Oh, there we go. Whatever it was, it despawned. We'll give this one more block. Alright. So what we're gonna do here is the assembler's wheeling away here. We need another junction box right here. Or a conveyor junction. You need interior plates. Okay. How much time we have? We got a little bit more time. I think I have some interior plating in here, right? Yep. What are we trying to build? Oh, the conveyor belt. Thingamajigs. We're trying to build these things so we can actually get them wired up. Let's see here. You need motors. Alright, so what are these constructors doing right this second? Reduction. Why aren't you making me motors? They're right in the front. What does it take to make motors? Nickel. Got plenty of iron. We just need nickel. Don't think I have any nickel down here. In this one. I can check though. Let's see here. Nickel one piece. Yeah. It's not happening. Alright, I'm at a loss of what to do here. I think what I should do is I should take this block out and this block out and dig down, because there's going to be another container here. Alright, that's good to go there. Let's go this way a little bit.
Inventory full.
Inventory full. Okay. Didn't I say I needed motors? Let's throw those back in there and grab the motors out. I'm gonna grab 100 of those. Alright, so that's dug out. Or crouched, which is annoying. Let's see here. We need to get these welded up. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to get to them though, because I don't want to take out too many more blocks. Let's go X. Drop down the hole here. X again. Grind that down. So now we should be able to get this up and running and this up and running. We need 3 more motors. 3 more motors. Alright, let's go back over here real quick. Remember, you have a limited amount of hydrogen, but it lasts a while. Yeah, a while. So don't be worried to use it up and whatnot in the beginning. You know. It's not a big deal. It is not a big deal. You can actually use up some of it. Alright, so there we go. That one's connected to this thing. We can jump out of the hole. Put our blocks back down in there. Alright, so next up on our agenda, now that we have that piped into the forge here, let's see what it's doing as far as the forge goes. Let me hit X to the thing. Large container, okay. Control panel, large container. Now we'll see what it does here. Let it do its thing for a second. We don't need gold. I'll let that go. And yeah, there's an auto sorter thing in the game, which I will show you guys in the next episode, everyone. So I do hope you have enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure you storm that like button. And if you're new here, subscribe for more daily videos. Okay, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye. Thanks to all my Patreons and YouTube subscribers.